Hello and welcome to In Case You Missed It, a roundup of the latest climate and environmental news. You may have noticed that August was hot, like face-meltingly hot. So you probably won't be surprised to find out that the UK experienced its longest run of temperatures over 34 degrees Celsius, 6 whole days. That might sound great as long as you aren't easily sunburnt, but it was followed by intense thunderstorms that led to flooding and building damage in some parts of the country. And actually, it wasn't just August that was hot. The last decade was the hottest ever recorded on Earth, and research shows that every decade since 1980 has been warmer than the last. Increased heat isn't great for the planet or for us humans. Heat can exacerbate droughts, and hot, dry conditions can also increase the chances of wildfires. And those events happen more in countries where people are already vulnerable to the impacts of climate change. Interestingly, while we were all inside during lockdown, global daily emissions of CO2 did fall by 17% at the height of the crisis. But unfortunately, it wasn't actually enough to have an impact on our warming planet. We need to keep emissions low in the long term to make a significant difference. That means we need strong green recovery measures to make sure we keep the planet and those who live on it healthy. In possibly the cutest news of 2020, more than 10,000 baby turtles have been released in the Sea off Bali to help boost protection of the species and the environment. Turtle eggs are appearing in fewer places than usual in Bali, but programs to protect them have been a success. Just look at them go. Swim, my friends, swim! In less welcome oceans news, more than 1,000 tons of fuel has spilled from a bulk carrier ship stranded on a coral reef off the coast of Mauritius, and now the ship is breaking up. It's a catastrophic reminder of the dangers of our reliance on oil. Greenpeace Africa have said that thousands of species are at risk of drowning in a sea of pollution, with dire consequences for Mauritius's economy, food security, and health. No, you are not stuck in Groundhog Day watching life repeat itself, no matter how much lockdown may have felt like that at times. There really are more fires in the Amazon rainforest. Again. It's the worst start to fire season in the past decade, with over 10,000 fires reported at the beginning of August, a 17% increase from last year. These fires are started deliberately to clear land to produce meat and dairy and have devastating consequences. They impact indigenous communities, harm local wildlife, release carbon, and increase the risk of future pandemics. If these fires continue, we may lose the Amazon rainforest forever. You can find out more about how to help at the link in the description below. Last but absolutely not least, the first beavers to live in the wild in England for hundreds of years are staying for good, after a successful 5-year trial to introduce them to a river. And that river's name? The River Otter. Yes, it feels intentionally confusing, and yes, I'm sure there's a beaver scientist somewhere absolutely cracking up over this. Beavers actually help reduce pollution, boost local wildlife, and alleviate flooding. So I think they're doing a damn good job. I'm so sorry, I just couldn't help myself. That's all for this week. Subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.